In this clip, we're going to be talking about how to customize the width of foundation. So here we have two kits. The best way of customizing the width is by varying the distance between the kits. And it's actually probably best to have the tiles, to measure between the tiles. So we'll go ahead and put the tiles in here. Just on one end. For over 9 inches, you follow the same basic plan that you do for under. You decide how wide you want it to be. So right here I've got, let's say I want it to be 13.5 inches. So then I'm going to place the tape on the tile here, and at 13.75 I have a cut mark. So that's where we're going to cut the tiles to fill the gap here. Here we're going to be talking about how to figure out where you can cut the tiles and still connect them going widthways. So going from one corner, you see how you have arrows here and here. That indicates which way you start measuring from. So this is the way the tape measure would go, not like this. So the numbers always need to be going up in the direction the arrow is pointing. So as you can see here, the first cut mark is about 2.75 inches. The second is 3.75 inches, and 1 inch every 1 inch after that. Going the other way, same thing. The first cut mark is at about 2.75 inches and 1 inch after that. On the other tiles, it's the same. So you've got your arrow here, your cut marks going both ways. Same concept. And the open is a little bit different because you don't have the lines going all the way across. They just start at the edge and end at the edge. But there is a line that goes along the features that you actually end up connecting to. So again, this is the way that the tape needs to go. And so on the other end, those same marks are there, and this is the way the tape needs to go. Okay, so now that we've got our DIY tiles cut, it's time to get them ready to install. So we need to remove this little window of tab of material right here where it would block the edge from latching onto the rib in the beam. So I'm going to take a pair of shears like these and slide them right along this line in the part and cut to there. Sometimes this will break off just like that after you've got it cut. Sometimes you have to turn the shears and cut it, but either way is fine. So when you're done, it should look like that. All right, here we're going to be talking about putting the support strips in tiles, DIY tiles that you've cut over 9 inches wide. So this is the full tile. So this dimension is 9 inches, so we couldn't cut it that way, so we have cut it this way. Here's one of those cut tiles, so I'm going to flip it over. So in this instance, the beams are going right here. So we need to put the support strips going this way. So we're going to put one on each end. So I'm going to press it all the way in. You'll notice that there's a gap there on each end. Then I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite side. Again, making sure that it is centered. And then I'm going to put one roughly in the center. And now we're ready to install the tiles.
So we've got our DIY tile with the support strips installed. It's always easier and recommended to install the tiles between the kits first. So since we're done cutting and measuring and installing those, I'm going to take these 2 tiles out and we'll put those back in a little bit. So just like with regular tiles, you come in here at an angle and just kind of rock it in. And we'll make sure all of these DIY tiles are installed in the same direction so that they look uniform. And I already installed the support strips in these other tiles. That's why you're not seeing me do that. Then we'll come back and install the regular tiles. And there we have it, a completed custom width platform.